Good evening, my name's Debbie Scott, East Lothian Flower Farm. Today I'm part of Hadstock doing some videos to make a festival flower crown. Hopefully we can all do this from home, and some of the things that we're going to need: some string, some scissors or secateurs if you do have them to hand. To make the base, we're going to see what things are in your garden, so I'm just going to give you some ideas for things that you might be able to find hopefully at home. One of the things I have here is willow, and that's really good, so if you can cut that on Friday if you're going to make your flower crown, it's because it's fresh, it's quite easy to bend and you can make it into a nice circle, and this will form the base of your flower crown. Just going to leave it through just to give you an idea, and then we'll work on that tomorrow. That's one option. One thing that I really like to work with is silver birch, and the weeping one, and within that one you can probably have about 3 strands. But once again, if you can make it a little bit longer and think it's got to go around your head and be folded over. Some people do use ivy, but be a wee bit careful with that. It's got a nice structure and it's easy to weave if you get a nice long section, but some people are allergic, so wear gloves or don't use it if you have any concerns. Yeah, the other one I have picked today is beech. The leaves are a little bit more awkward, so I would slice those off, but the frame would work really well. Now we're going to go and we're going to think about some of the things that are flowering at this time of year to go and make the flower section. Hi, some of the things that can be really lovely in a flower crown is herbs, and hopefully you have some in your garden. One of the things I quite like, we've got sage, so I'll snip a little bit here. It's got a lovely greenness to it. The other thing that I've got at the moment is some chives, so let's snip a little bit of chive flower. It's actually makes a lovely shape and a bit scented. One that's absolutely fabulous is rosemary. It stands up really well and actually is used in buttonholes, and that's one of the things that we're gonna work on. What to do is just strip off the leaves on the bottom half, and all of these things are going to sit in water overnight, so hopefully you're all picking on Friday evening when it's nice and cool. And we can put all these things in water. The other thing that would be good if you have it to hand and grows really well is mint. And if you pick the ones that are got a nice fat base, once again strip off the bottom leaves and put them in a nice cold drink of water. I just wanted to give you some ideas of flowers that would work in a flower crown. One of the things I'm picking here are cornflowers, which are fun and have quite a nice long stem length. And one of the things we're going to do is weave it into the flower crown itself. So if you can, whatever flower you're picking from your garden, just strip off the leaves on the lower levels and put it in water overnight, and then it'll be ready. And that way it'll stand up in your flower crown for a bit longer because it's had a nice all evening to have a nice long drink. Some of the other things, poppies might be growing in your garden. These are quite good. Once again, they won't last a few days, but if they're in your flower crown, they'll last for the day, and that's the aim. As we had before, we've got those, and I've got some sweet peas, which smell very nice. They've actually got quite a nice stem length. If they're a little bit shorter, we'll have to put them in. What else have we got? Geums. These are a wee bit shorter, but they're nice and fun little flower. We've got some sweet rocket. That's flowering this time of year, also scented. It smells absolutely heavenly. So last of the anemones, which is wonderful, I've never had them go this long, and some nigella are the things that I'm going to use. But whatever's in your garden, give it a pick, stick it in a bucket, and try and keep it nice and cool, and then it'll be ready for making a flower crown on Saturday.